very standard Homo Life draft here.
Yeah, honestly, I've never seen it so LCK, but locked and loaded is the Graves. That could be a Graves top or is it? Chovy hasn't got the push right now, so it's going to be a 4v3. So Cody putting himself in a position. White Lotus not quite got the bullet time just yet. They're going to jump straight in onto Willer. TP going to be committed. That's Chovy getting himself on the other side of this fight. Death going aggressive as they look to try and secure this dragon. It's Solid Snake flashing away, but he falls to the ignite. First blood going up to Hanwha. They trade 1-for-1. Flash. Ackerman in a little bit of trouble. They don't land the paddle star, and Cody not going to
a bunch of ruckus. They've oftentimes tried to play towards Morgan and get a bunch of farm, bunch of resources put into this Renekton. Instead, they're just like, cool, Renekton's winning anyway. Let's just invest in depth on the bottom side and make sure we're winning across the board.
Bugax is so low right now. You might pop the dominance. Yep, there it is. Can he get himself behind the turret though? Morgan in a little bit of trouble. Will get the Q off. Flashes away. Still dies
right now to contest this.
Yeah, as well. You have Morgan just hovering towards that bot side before returning to top. So recognizing, look, I can hover, I can be around just something.
Yeah, Bugax still has push in top side, which is why they're maybe looking for Ackerman.
Oh, they're going to look for Ackerman in the mid lane, but there's the bullet time coming out to stop Chovy for going in for the Shifting Sands and the Emperor's Divide. A lot of things being burnt right now. Flashes, dashes, everything whatsoever. There's the ultimate. Has been tanked up by White Lotus, so won't do the full damage. There's going to be the Crescent Guard coming out for Solid Snake as he's going to try and jump in, but now Drowsy going down onto Willer. Can they commit any more to this fight? I don't think they can, but here comes Bugax right off the side, but a TP in the middle of it. Bugax versus the world. He's looking for Death, who will get over the wall. They flash in on the Death. Death will fall. That's going to be the first kill of this fight. Now Cody can jump in. It's the Amumu for the Ezreal right now. Willer so close to Death. Finally will fall down as Morgan finds himself a little bit all alone. Chovy tries to get him away, but he just cannot. And in a strange turn of events, Infinity find the fight.
He's pushing in topside. He's poking out Bugax with the range discrepancy, and it'll actually be Hanwha who end up with a tower when all is said and done. So despite
generally how you want to go for this, and finally we are seeing them look to trade up if they can, as we look to see maybe they can get a blue buff out of it as well. The dragon taking a little bit longer, I imagine, than most anticipated, but Solid's like, you gotta respect, that is still a 2.5 item Zoe with the distance on the paddle star. You get so much. Ackerman goes in, he stops Chovy, and Chovy has been taken out. He gets his Emperor Divide out, but when you're locked in place, there's nothing you can do. Willer forced to flash away, and Hanwha Life are heading for the hills.
And they knew that Ackerman was there. He was his ear scale. Let Death come into the picture as well, but as I say, that looks like they're trying once more, but Infinity collapsing.
Infinity are around. They will lose tier 1, but everyone committing to that try and get that pick, it means that tier 1 in mid definitely gonna fall. Infinity trading up. This is looking like catch somebody out. There's an exhaust going down onto Vista. Maybe they're looking for a little bit of a take. White Lotus takes a little bit of a hit, and the TP's going to be committed. That's going to be Chovy coming in. White Lotus has to get himself out. There's the Solar Flare. Vista is still very tanky. Vista is still very healthy. They land on the Death as Solid Snake tries to take him down, but Cody is there, and Hanwha Life punish the overextension. They punish the mistake in Infinity. You gotta get out. You gotta try and survive. You cannot lose anymore, or they will take everything.
And that is a potential third dragon as well for Hanwha alongside this tower. Bugax trying to clear out the wave, which he will just manage to do, but you can just back up. Actually, they don't even. They're just willing to tank this. Yeah, I mean, trying to pick off the Leona is never going to be a good shout, and I mean, Hanwha, rightfully so, punish.
Even this Bugax into Morgan, he's winning the side lane, as we can now see him invest into this jungler to try to catch him out, and Solid Snake is. You gotta be a little bit careful though. Willer will have to be the sole tank of this, as you can see now. Vista off to the side. They will have the True Shot Barrage land on the 3 people, so I'll pepper them down. This Baron is not exactly quick. Deft and Vista are the ones keeping him away, and oh my lord, Deft! That is just so disgusting, being able to go that far aggressive, and no, he's going to be able to get the kill.
Yeah, I mean, Deft's feeling himself right now. Divine Thunder.
An opportunity that wasn't there, and really getting hard punished right now, as we can see, just pushing forward with the Red Bull Baron. We get a little bit of poke, but nothing else. Bugax is pushing back Morgan, but that turret is falling, and then the 4v4, Infinity can't hold him. Bugax won against Rected, but you're against minions right now. He's going to get blocked, and he's not going to be able to do it at all. He's going to have to back himself away because the rest of Hanwha is coming up from his base.
But look at the health bars on Infinity. They're actually being cut off from their own base as Hanwha now get bot. They're going to get mid, and it's falling apart for Infinity.
It is, and Morgan's going to find Bugax. He's not going to be able to get himself back to base to try and defend, and now they're going to try and trade each other's lives. They won't be able to get it, but Hanwha Life, they smell blood. They
ultimate alongside like Ackerman and White Lotus to like annihilate both Chovy and Deft. You're just kind of out of time.
Yeah, they're going to get tier 2 in the top side, so 5 members of Infinity, but you got Chovy and Morgan in the top side. You got the rest of Hanwha hovering in the red side jungle, so you know you are safe to go for this. Def will get drowsy. Morgan's a little bit isolated away from his team, and they will try and commit onto it. This should be the last fight coming in, so we do get the stuns down. It's double cleanse used as Def gets himself out. He had himself a QSS, and he had himself a cleanse, so he keeps himself alive. The base is well and truly drawn, hung, and quartered as they now look to try and find the last fight. Infinity throwing everything at the wall. They just got this completely separated. They just can't finish off the health bars. They're just so close, but yet so far. White Lotus trying his very best, but it is in fact Bugax who gets himself a double kill, but Def knows the rest of the team are low. He knows they're going for it. There's the stun, there's the kills. Is it a triple? It's not quite able to happen. Def keeps himself alive, and while all this is happening, Chovy's ended the game.
Chovy's just chilling. He's like, yeah, guys, just keep him busy. I've got this. Gotta finish off this. I mean, Bugax finally will fall to Morgan's hands, as the base will do likewise to Chovy.
It was a valiant last effort from Infinity, but Hanwha Life will get themselves onto the win sheet. They will find themselves a win against the LLA #1 team, as there's the ace coming in. Sniped off to the side. Chovy ends the game. Hanwha Life on the board.